Welcome to our Monday Memories at HBL. Today is February 1st. In case you didn't know, in February 1st, 1861, Texas voted to secede from the Union. Also, did you know that there are annual events in Texas? I know we can't have big crowds, but we can learn about the events that happen in the month of February. Like Brownsville, they have Charity Days, billed as the best homegrown international celebration. El Paso, they have the Southwestern International Livestock Show and Rodeo. Fort Worth, they have the Stock Show and Rodeo. In Galveston, they have the Mardi Gras. In Houston, they have the Livestock Show and Rodeo. Laredo, the Washington's birthday celebration. On the positive side, library is still closed. Oh, that's negative, but here's the positive. You can check out books online by going to the Hondo Public Library website, go to my account, catalog, and reserve your books. We will call you when your books are ready for pickup, and be sure to call us when you're outside of the library so we can bring out the books to your car or set them outside for you to pick them up. Also, please call us if you have any questions. Now let's learn about the Medina County's population moving forward to the 20th century. This will be the last part of this series. During the early decades of the 20th century, the population of Medina County fluctuated markedly. In 1910, the population was 13,415. In 1920, it fell to 11,679. And in 1930, it rebounded to 19,898. During the years of Great Depression, it fell again. And by 1940, it stood at 17,733. Throughout this period, the Mexican population was significant due to the lure of jobs in the cotton and cornfields, in rail yards, and the lignite coal mines near Natalia, at the Medina Dam construction site, on ranches, and at the Dejenes Brake and Tile Company and the Sicopres Brake Company around the Dejenes. Between 1900 and 1910, the number of Mexicans in the county jumped from 842 to 3,147 and represented almost 1/4 of the county's citizenry. By 1930, Mexicans numbered 6,172. This trend, however, was dramatically reversed by the effects of the Depression and by the advances in the agricultural mechanization. And by 1940, the number of Mexicans in the county dropped to 1,304 and represented less than 10% of the population. During the 1920s and 1930s, a number of roads were built or upgraded. In 1921, the old San Antonio Road was graded and designated State Highway 2. Later, it was widened and improved to become U.S. Highway 81, which served as the main north-south route until Interstate 35 was completed in 1964. State Highway 3, completed in 1922, was improved through Castroville, Donley, Hondo, and the Dejenes. It was later designated U.S. Highway 90 and serves as the main east-west route. The opening of the Army Aviation Navigation School in Hondo in late summer of 1942, the largest of its kind in the world, at the time provided an economic boom for Hondo and the rest of the county. As many as 3,000 people were employed by the H.B. Zachary Company of San Antonio during airfield construction. Over 5,300 military personnel were stationed at the base by November 1942. In 1950, all the common school districts in the county consolidated into 7 independent districts: Divine, Tehanas, Hondo, Natalia, Castroville, Lacoste, and Yancey. In 1960, the Lacoste and Castroville school districts combined to form the Medina Valley Independent School District. In 1960, 14% of adults 25 years older in Medina County had completed high school, and 3% had completed 4 years of college. In 1984, the Divine School District organized 1902. They were organized in 1902, had 1,450 pupils and 106 teachers. Both Spanish and English were taught. The Tehanas School District, formed in 1909, had 250 pupils and 21 teachers. The Hondo School District, organized in 1883, had 3 campuses: Meyer Elementary, McDowell Junior High, and Hondo High School. The Hondo School District had 1,724 pupils and 111 teachers. The Medina Valley School District had 4 campuses, split between Castroville and Lacoste, for 1,700 pupils and 108 teachers. The Natalia Independent School District had 3 campuses for 725 students and 55 teachers. Medina County industries with the most employment in 1982 were agribusiness, tourism, general construction, and the manufacture of plumbing fixtures and aircraft engines and their parts. After World War II, the population of Medina County rose steadily to 17,013 in 1950, 18,904 in 1960, 20,249 in 1970, 23,164 in 1980, and 27,312 in 1990. The largest minorities in 1990 were Hispanic. They are 44.4%. The Native Americans, they have 0.4%, and African American 0.3%. In 2014, the U.S. Census counted 47,894 people living in Medina County. About 45.3% were Anglo, 50.6% Hispanic, and 2.9% African American. Of residents 25 and older, 72% had graduated from high school and 13% had college degrees. In the early 21st century, agriculture and tourism were important elements of the local economy. Many residents commuted to jobs in San Antonio. In 2002, the county had 1,951 farms and ranches covering 804,941 acres, and 64% of which were devoted to pasture, 29% to crops, and 5% to woodlands. Most of the area's agricultural income derived from cattle, but harvest of corn, grains, peanuts, hay, and vegetables also contributed. The largest community in Medina County is Hondo. Its population is 9,080. That is the county seat of the government. Other sizable towns include Divine, 4,622, Castroville, 2,925, Lacoste, 1,179, and Natalia, 1,506. Medina County offers visitors a wide range of recreational opportunities. Hunting and fishing are available throughout the county, and Medina Lake in northeastern Medina County is noted for its large numbers of large yellow catfish, black bass, white bass, walleyes, and bluegills. Hunting is available mostly through leasing arrangement with private landowners. The game most likely to be hunted in the county are white-tailed deer, wild turkey, and javelina, although leases are available for hunters interested in sika deer, axis deer, and mufflon sheep. Well, this ends our Medina County series, and I hope you learned something. And thank you all for watching, and see you next week.